Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I want to present about fire and inspection for inspection and maintenance in the course fire and detection and emergency shutdown system. So first of all, before we do any inspection, we need to ensure safety first. So we need to ensure we wear a safety helmet for head protection, work shirt for visibility and awareness, and safety shoes for foot protection, and keep remind in keep keep in mind that all of the uh, safety equipment are mandatory in industrial facility. So, for system overview it is to it is used to early detection, prevent accident, and improve industrial safety. The fire and detection system continuously monitor hazard and triggers rapid emergency response. For when there is hazard, we will detect it by fire, smoke, or burn is detected by sensor such as smoke detectors, heat detectors, and gas analyzers installed throughout the facility. So, the sensors will trigger the alarm and notify the personnel to control system of the detected hazard for immediate awareness. Lastly, it is to trigger emergency response. Automatic suspension system activate, emergency shutdown procedures are initiated. So that personnel will follow evacuation and response protocol. So, for relevant standards that apply in this project is the first one is NFPA 10 portable fire extinguisher. Second one is NFPA 72 for fire alarm and smoke detection. And lastly, IEC 61511, the functional safety for process industry. So, for my industrial facility, which is prepared management member HUD, there are three equipment that are identified, which is smoke detectors, ABC extinguishers, and CO2 extinguishers. There are, for the smoke detector, we have 3 units. For ABC extinguisher, we have 15 units inspected, and for CO2, we have 2 units inspected. So for smoke detector function and application, it is tele-mounted installed for optimal smoke detection coverage. Smoke particles enter the sensing chamber that will trigger the alarm activation. It acts as early fire warning, detect combustion before flame spread, and it provides critical response time for evacuation and suppression.
Okay. So guys, for the testing part of smoke detector, so first of all, to when smoke detector detects smoke, it will be blink kind of light at the LED spot at the smoke detector. After the light blink, it will trigger the alarm in the office so that everyone will know there's smoke happening in this office. So everyone have to evacuate to the safe place. So the way to test this smoke detector is by prepare smoke to the smoke detector to ensure smoke detector is usable. But because of this is our smoke detector company, we can do the test, but we only can explain how it will be tested to detect is it function or not. That's all. Thank you.
For the second equipment is portable fire extinguisher. The first type is ABC dry chemical extinguisher. It discharges dry chemical powder, and this type of fire extinguisher is widely used across industrial facility for general fire suppression. For the second type is carbon dioxide extinguisher. Is ideal for electrical equipment fire and control panel. It leaves no residue, so it is safe for sensitive electronics, and they suppress fire by displacing oxygen without damaging equipment.
So, for the testing part, just like I said for the smoke detectors, we can only explain how this fire extinguisher can be tested, and we are not going to do visual testing because this is confidential and this is our company property, so we can use our own. So if you want to test this fire extinguisher, we need to open this fire extinguisher and try to eliminate fire, small fire. So that's all from safety equipment fire inspection at Buffet Emerald, Sdn Bhd. Thank you.
For the inspection process, a structure inspection ensures our fire and gas detection equipment remains operational, compliant, and ready for immediate response at all times. So, the first one is we do the visual inspection. We check the housing condition for crack or damage, and then we verify the detector position and mounting. And then we inspect for dust accumulation on facing chamber. Next, we do the physical condition check. We ensure the pressure gauge at the fire extinguisher it is in the green zone, and we verify safety pin is intact, and then we confirm that the temper seal is unbroken, and lastly we check the inspection tag is current, is up to date. And lastly, for mounting verification, we ensure secure wall or ceiling mounting. We verify all of the equipment is correctly installation according to the standard, and we confirm that the detector's coverage zone and the fire extinguisher coverage zone is unobstructed. So, let's talk about maintenance procedure that we do during this project. So, firstly, we need to know that regular maintenance is ensured because we want to the system is remain fully operational. So we need to follow manufacturer guidelines and equipment standards, including NFPA 72 for smoke detector and NFPA 10 for fire extinguisher. Schedule preventive maintenance is needed to avoid reactive only response. So for this first maintenance procedure is the smoke detector maintenance. When the smoke detector low battery, it will trigger the warning. So we will replace the battery and we will do a test button verification so that we will know that smoke detector is still in good use. Next one, for fire extinguisher maintenance, we just do annual professional inspection, ensure the pressure verification, and we do some component check such as the seal is still unbroken, the tag, the pin is still intact, and ensure that the fire extinguisher is comply with NFPA 10. So for documentation and record, we record all of the maintenance activities in a formal log, including date, technician name, finding, and net schedule, service date. So here are the tools that we use during the inspection. So for the first one is documentation to record and verify the inspection. So we have the audit checklist. It is state that the record inspection findings is clean. We use the phone camera to capture visual evidence of equipment condition and inspection tab. Inspection tab used as confirm the service date and net due date. Next, measurement. We use a measuring tape to verify detector placement and mounting distance per standard requirement. For pressure gauge, we ensure that the extinguisher pressure is within the green operational zone. And last, for during inspection is access and safety. We use a step ladder so that it will provide safe elevated access to ceiling mounted smoke detector. We always inspect ladder condition before use and follow safe climbing procedure on site. So here is the result and finding that we get from our project. All smoke detectors are fully operational. All the pressure gauge at fire extinguisher are in green zone, and all of the current inspection tests is still present. Smoke detectors, all three units operational, no major damage detected, minor dust accumulation occurred on one unit in the office for fire extinguisher. All 50 units, which are 13 ABC type and 2 CO2 type, show green zone pressure readings, there's no corrosion detected, and inspection tag is current, up to date, and stable. So, after all of the project that we done, we realized there are still areas of improvement that we still need to do. So, from the current inspection finding, it reveals that critical gaps in maintenance documentation and schedule upkeep. These issues must be addressed because we want to ensure system reliability and compliance with NFPA 72 and IEC 61511 standard. The areas of improvement that we suggest is there's no smoke detector maintenance log recorded, and there is no annual aerosol sensitivity testing conducted in my industrial facility. Last but not least, battery replacement is selective only. No schedule program in place. That means by if only we realize the smoke detector is out of battery, we replace. But we have no schedule, a proper schedule to replace the battery in program. So here are recommended improvement that we get from our project. So the first one is to create a formal maintenance log. It is to establish a dedicated maintenance log for all smoke detectors and fire extinguishers because we want to ensure traceability and accountability of every inspection activity. Next, annual battery replacement schedule. So the transition from reactive battery replacement to a proactive scheduled annual replacement program is needed to prevent unexpected utility failures. For the last one is, we need to do an annual aerosol smoke sensitivity for testing. We need to conduct aerosol-based smoke sensitivity test on all detectors to verify proper alarm activation, and we need to ensure it is comply with NFPA 72 requirement. So why we need to inspect and maintain? Why this is so matter? Regular inspection and maintenance create a chain of reliability that really impact industry safety outcome. When we do inspection, there is reliability, there is to ensure early detection. This is to prevent accident prevention so that we can have safety improvement in our industrial facility. Consistent maintenance ensures fire and gas system perform when it matters the most. It's important to protect the life, asset, and operation. So, the conclusion is we want to prevent equipment failures, ensure compliance with standard, and we want to protect personal and property of our industry. For the conclusion, all of the equipment generally are in good condition. The fire extinguisher maintenance comply with NFPA standard. All of the smoke detector maintenance require improvement. Proper inspection and maintenance need to be improved for the industrial safety. So, inspection and maintenance are essential to ensure fire and gas detection system remain reliable and capable of protecting personnel, facilities, and operations during emergency situations. So that's all from Imam for fire and gas detection system. Thank you.